Good morning, everyone. I hope this finds you well in living your best life in Jesus Christ. My oldest brother is currently in a rehab center. Some would call it a nursing home, which is very difficult for a guy who is as picky as he is. I try to talk to him at least once a day and sometimes several times each day. Whenever we talk, the first thing I hear about is the food, specifically how bad it is. I realize, having been hospitalized several times in my life, that food looms large in that kind of situation. After a while, the only thing you get to look forward to in the hospital, or in his situation, are meals and visitors. Since, thanks to COVID, visitors are out of the question, the only thing that breaks up each day are the meals. And anyone who's ever been in a hospital knows how wonderful hospital food is. So I'm sure you can imagine how it is in a nursing home. Add to this equation a person who even my saintly mother, who very seldom ever said anything critical about anyone, once called the pickiest human that ever lived. And I'm sure you can understand why he is constantly refusing to eat or asking for something else, and invariably complaining constantly. Yesterday, after regaling me with a litany of how bad his dinner was, I asked him if he'd thank the Lord for the food. His response was to be offended. Well, of course, I'm thankful for it, but I can still complain, can't I? I had to laugh, in that for many of us, even Christian believers, we will say we're thankful for the Lord's blessings and provisions and then complain when they aren't exactly what we want. The children of Israel were sent manna, quail, and water for 40 years, and yet they complained at every turn. Wow, 40 years. That's a long time. But now let's think about it. How long has the Lord been providing for us? How long has the Lord been providing for you? Answer, all our lives. When we sit down, we should thank the Lord for what He has provided. He doesn't have to provide it, He only does so because He loves us. That's why we call praying over our food grace, because it's only by His grace that we are provided for. How my brother got to be so picky is a mystery, since Mom and Dad had one simple rule when it came to meals. We eat what the Lord provides, and we're thankful for it. But I can't be too hard on him, because truth be told, we all have in us that ungrateful, selfish spirit. Some people complain about their food, others their clothes, others their car, their home, their friends, their family, or maybe even their church, forgetting that it is only by the grace of God that we have anything at all. It's only through Christ we can conquer that complaining spirit and become truly thankful. Colossians 3:15 says, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace, and be thankful." The thing is, we should say grace, not just for meals, but for everything the Lord provides, up to and including all the things we take for granted, like that breath of air, this moment of life, the ability to think and reason, the love of someone else. Let us never complain, because truth be told, we have nothing to complain about and absolutely everything to be thankful to God for. Today I challenge you to go through the day without complaint. Don't like the food? Don't eat it, but don't complain about it. Be thankful you have a choice. Car won't start? Difficult, but be thankful you have one. Joints a bit achy today? Well, be thankful you can still move. In my mind, a complaining Christian is an oxymoron. We should be known for our spirit of gratitude to the Lord and to each other, not as a complaining soul who is never satisfied. Let's try today and every day to not just say grace, but show it. Truth be told, nobody likes a picky eater, and nobody likes an unthankful, complaining Christian. I hope you make today a terrific day. I want you to know that I'm here if you need me. And I love you all.